Isaiah chapter 28, verse 18. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it. All praise to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kwakwaдаsh. All praise to the Most High Power, for giving us this truth. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for giving us this truth, being used to, through the Spirit to pass along this truth, man. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 18. So you're confident with death. And what inspired me to do this video, I was watching kind of like the All-Star game, which is nothing but bullshit. It's bread and folly, bread and circus, a lot of folly. You have your celebrities up there, these athletes, these entertainers, and a lot of them, you jakes, man. And these jakes, they put them out there to appease the masses of our people. They put a few celebrities, they allow them to come up. Of course, they're part of the get along gang, the secret societies. And they kind of have this smirk about them, like, they have this inside privilege of knowing certain things is going to happen, and, and they're the insiders. And really, they're not, according to these elites, really, they're not even inside. They just use as a tool to appease the masses of the people. Therefore, they can say, well, you have some that so-called made it, and they portray them, they parade them in front of our people. Our people get so excited when they see them, and just kind of like they worship them like idols, man. And that's what it's pretty much boiled down to. And that's where our people go off, because we're not supposed to worship these celebrities, man. It really, if you know what they really had to do to get to the position where they at, you look down on them, man, because a lot of them have really done some wicked, vile things to get to the point where they at. A lot of them really not as talented as society makes them out to be. Some of them have sacrificed family members to get to where they at. Some of them have done vile, demeaning acts to get to the point where they at, and therefore they're going to be destroyed, man. They're going to be destroyed. Now, the only thing is, them being Israelites, they get to come back on the other side. But, that's going to be a shame that they're going to have to deal with, when they face the Most High Power, man. And they'll tell them, the agonizing death that they're going to have to suffer on his side for being so wicked. You got your Beyoncé's, your Jay-Z's, I was watching Jennifer Hudson. She was doing a halftime show. Man, all these celebrities, man. All of them that they prop up in front of you and they use, they've done some type of ritual to get to where they at, man. And they really there to deceive the masses of the people. And they know that they're there to deceive the people. And so they're going to get their just reward, man, when the Lord return, when the Lord turn this thing loose. So your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it. Now, what's the overflowing scourge that's going to pass through, man? It's talking like some type of water or flood. But it's going to be a flood of insurrection, a time of Jacob's trouble. It's just been prophesied to happen when all hell break loose in society, man. Because really what they've done, they have pretty much invested all that they have in their souls, man, into it's like having invested into a building, or what do they call these timeshares. So you take all your money and you pour it into a timeshare that's already set to be demolished, man. It's not going to last. It has a date for that they're going to tear it down. And so they putting all everything they have into a society that's not going to last, man. You can see it's on its last legs, man. You see Shaquille O'Neal and all these sellouts, man. These people have sold their souls, man, to a system that's going to go down, man. That's going to be destroyed. They put all their trust in Egypt instead of putting it into their Most High Power, Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. And you find some of these celebrities, they want to build bunkers and they want to be like these so-called global elites, man. these elites, but they're going to be destroyed, man. So they're confident with death is not going to be able to save them. That all their money and these little bit of riches that they do have, these little crumbs that they receive from these elites, man, that shit ain't gonna be able to save them in that day. They're gonna cry out, man, and the Lord is going to punish them, man, because most of these celebs, man, are straight up Satan worshipers, and they don't even hide it anymore. They don't even hide it. They don't even attempt to hide it. And so they're gonna get their just reward, man. When that overflowing scourge come passing through, like I said, time of Jacob's trouble, or these different type of pestilence that's going to happen, the famine that's going to happen. That money ain't gonna be worth shit. They're gonna throw that shit out in the street because it's not gonna do them any good. It's not gonna be able to save them in that time, man, in that time of judgment. And not to mention these ICBM missiles when they come over here. So them bunkers that they have is gonna be like microwaves when they're in them bunkers, man. We're gonna go to a prophet, Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is a stumbling block of their iniquity. So they're going to just telling you right here, man, all their gold and silver and, these riches that they have is not going to be able to save them, man. Those luxury cars that they have, those Maybachs and shit, that shit ain't going to be able to protect them, man. Those mansions that they got on the East Coast and West Coast, no bunkers that they got, it's just not going to be able to protect them. Not from the wrath of the Lord, man, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, when he returns. So we're going to finish off last precept. It's meant to be a short lesson. Like I said, I was watching. I want to kind of put a lesson in there. Revelation chapter 18, verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit and cage of every unclean and hateful bird. So these so-called celebs, these influencers, man, they invest into a house, man, that's been condemned, man. This place has an expiration date. We don't know the date, but we know it's soon come, man. Thus saith the Lord. So all that they putting in here, man, it's fool's gold. They've been duped, And these global elites, they know this shit coming to an end, man. But you jakes, man, mainly the ones that made it in society, the ones in these secret societies that think they made it, your time is coming to an end. We ain't got to wait long to see, because you can see the writings on the wall, man. All these prophecies are lining up, man. Everything is right now. You can see everything's about to go digital. You can see the MOTB is being spoken of highly. You can see all type of wars and rumors of wars are going on. Earthquakes in diverse places. Famine, pestilence, all these things being spoken of. It's just that time, man. It's a beautiful time for the elect men and women of Israel. But you 2/3 niggas, man, that's not going to be written in the book, man. It's going to be bad on you. And like the brother Malcolm was saying, I was watching this video. He said, he goes back to the Denzel Washington movie, where they was shooting at the house on the Book of Eli, and the old couple asked him, said, are we going to be saved? He said, I forgot how he said. He said, I didn't, it's not for you, it's not for them, so to speak, roughly speaking, So, 2/3, man, all that they done, and they're not going to be able to buy their way out of this, out of this judgment that's yet to come. So all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua for this lesson. Pray it was edifying. With that, say shalom.